Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return towards grey matter, where we are visiting the lake, trying to recall a memory of our dearly beloved Laura.
£3 an hour. Lucrative business. They rent boats here. I recognize him. He's been in this park for years. I have a request. There's an old Italian song you used to play. Santa Lucia.
Grazie, grazie. I know you. You used to come here with your wife, Bellissima.
Yes.
She's not with you today.
Not yet. Will you play it?
It would be my pleasure.
In case you were wondering, as you may notice by my mouse cursor, I couldn't really do much anything else, so I'm not against accordion music, if you're wondering, but I was also quite keen to move around. But then again, I find it kind of impolite to go through that little song. Almighty Spacebar, I kind of want to rent a boat, I think, but why am I not allowed to do so?
Laura loved to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, not yet, alright. Rental boat clerk, we've looked at. Oh, I can look at the lake and then
The water
apparently...
is calm today.
Then I can only move to other areas of the park. Well, so be it. Timmins Park paved path. PPPP. Oh wow. Now this is a type of scenery that I thoroughly enjoy. Ooh.
We love to sit on that bench and listen to the river flow. Now Laura's gone. And the river too.
Oh.
The river has dried up with time.
I didn't realize that, to be honest. No carvings of us in here? Timmins Park Fountain. I don't recall if that's where we entered or...
I didn't remember these woods as being so dense.
I think we started at the fountain, but I'm not really sure. I didn't realize I need to make a map for this particular part of the episode. But I do love this particular scenery, I really do. Well, we definitely weren't here yet. Timmins Park Fountain. That's kind of odd because you could go in the last screen, you could go towards the back in order to reach it, but now you... Oh, never mind. We also haven't been to the playground, that I know for sure. I can't talk to this fellow, interestingly enough.
There's a gardenia in bloom. Laura would place one in her hair if we came here.
That flower might jog some memories.
Is that allowed, though?
Don't you pick that flower, sir.
What? And how would that change your day?
Rules is rules, sir. Flowers are here for everyone's enjoyment, not picking.
Listen, I need that flower. I'll pay for it if necessary.
You'll pay, all right. The fine's £2,000.
Hello? Hey, don't take that. Damn it. She's run off with the gardenia I need.
Wait. She picked a flower and it was allowed. I picked a flower and it cost me 2,000 gold piece. That isn't really fair. Why didn't I just say gold piece? Probably because I just played CK2 for my other series. So sorry. Still, that is a little unfair.
That's a gardenia bush. Laura would place one in her hair if we came here. There are no blossoms on that bush, unfortunately.
Anything else I need to see? The greenhouse sign. The rose garden sign, yeah, but that I already kind of know.
Ah, the old greenhouse. Laura didn't like it. Always crowded and hot like hell.
Wait, so what are the exits that we have over here? We have the fountain, Timmins paved path. I thought actually that was this path, but that apparently it goes down here. Well, let's first go after the girl, but I find this man unfair. I don't care what he says. And that girl being young or what have you not, but ooh. Boy, don't shake your head like that, you're gonna get yourself a headache. Be nice, Dr. Styles.
What game are you playing? It looks like fun. Cat got your tongue?
The way you look, David, think about it.
What's your name? Mine's David. You can tell me. Is it Elizabeth? Anne? My mask is scary looking, isn't it?
What's it for?
It's something like a bandage. That's a lovely flower. Did you get it here in the park? Can I see it?
Oh no, first touching the mask. Alright.
You've got an owie.
That's right. A big owie.
How did you get it?
That's rather a long story, I'm afraid.
Ah, so... kind of interesting. Well, let's try this again.
What's your name?
Where did you get that mask?
I had someone make it.
Why?
Because I couldn't find one I liked. Do you like ice cream? Maybe I could trade you an ice cream for your flower.
My mum wouldn't like it. I scraped my knee once and got an owie. How do you wash your face?
You can't be really surprised about the fact that she is interested in your mask.
Will you show me your flower?
How did you get your owie?
It was a fire.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
I am kind of surprised at his patience.
What about if I give you a new shiny pound for your flower?
Do you know any tricks? How do you wash your face?
I can take the mask off when I need to.
Will you take it off now?
No, sweetheart. I can't do that. Laura, I can't do it. I can't get that flower. Ow!
Sorry, what is the significance of being stung? That's weird, I just got stung, but... Okay, I would have never picked up the apple if I didn't notice it by the spacebar. I was more surprised if I couldn't talk to this fellow, but apparently I can.
Laura's favourite was orange flavoured.
Well, let's go talk and get an orange flavored ice cream then, huh? I wonder where their parents are, to be honest. This is a bit of a big park to leave two children alone in.
I want one of those orange-flavoured lollies you used to sell. There was vanilla inside.
What, you mean like an orange mivvy?
That's it.
Well, yeah, luckily he still has them. I mean, some of these ice creams tend to go out of style at this
There you
point.
go. Don't you like want your change?
Keep it. I always thought we'd bring our own children here someday. Things change.
I can't interact with the boy. That's leaving the place. That's not really what I want.
I always thought we'd bring
Let's not reminisce on that. I can look at the statues. That's still something I can do, but I doubt that will help.
I never understood why they put these statues near a playground. I guess you're never too young for art appreciation.
Oh, I guess children would rather climb on a lion like that, but
I never understood why.
yeah, I just don't understand. Oh, wait.
Apples.
She will exchange them for an apple? The flower? Okay, but what does that still have to do with me being stung when I stood over here?
You mentioned tricks. A beautiful princess I once knew taught me how to do this. Watch.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Higher, do it higher.
Shall I? All right. Watch this.
The better.
I was just showing her a trick.
You don't need to protect your child like that.
Well, that was pleasant.
Mummy! 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 Oh, let me go back and see the man. I like him.
Aw, she said goodbye. Children have the innocence to not have as much of an impending fear that sometimes plagues adults who are afraid of what society might think or how other people might look at things. It's one of the reasons actually why I do say great peril yields great beauty at the end of every episode. Sometimes I do believe that because of artificial rules and what have you not, we try not to shoot for the stars, and if you never shoot for the stars, how will you ever reach them? Alright, Timmins Park Bridge. I'm going to go to the Timmins Park Fountain because I have like no idea if the first screen was supposedly the Timmins Park Fountain, but I don't believe so. I think it, now that I think back of it, I think it actually had a pathway going to Timmins Park Fountain without itself being the Timmins Park Fountain. Yeah, there you go. That's a different. Ooh, is it the same lady? Well, she's not willing to talk. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Alright.
Laura loved that fountain. We sat on that bench for hours. Laura was the only person who could ever convince me to relax.
Bad trait. If you can never relax, I mean.
Laura loved that fountain. We sat on that.
Okay, that's the only thing we can do apparently here. We've been to the paved
Laura
path.
loved that. We sat on
I want to walk here. We've been to the paved path, I believe, because that's once where else. Well, okay, that was where I said the Timmins Park paved path. There was too many tongue tires in this area for me to appropriately name them all. But yes, let's go to the bridge then again. We have the ice cream. We have the flower. It's interesting that we here cross the water, but I don't believe in any of the other previous areas we did cross the water, but do we have enough right now? We have the music, we have a flower, we have an ice cream.
Laura loved to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet.
Alright. We're going to look at...
They rent boats here.
We have the ice cream, we have the Garnia, we have the music we had to remember her by. I shouldn't have clicked
They
there.
rent-
I have nothing to do here, right? Not that I see. You already looked at the price sign, I believe, because you said lucrative business, yes. Relook at the lake? Because ever since we had to talk twice to that
The water is calm today.
pool boy, I don't trust in the game to more or less allow one click to be final. Moreover, perhaps I need to do some things in a certain order in order to progress the game. So, let's go back here then. Timmins Park Fountain.
The river has dried.
Up at this time. You know, what I didn't do is I could move a little here more to the left and then the screen went to the left, but we didn't do anything much at the left. No. Nothing in particular that I can see here. Oh!
We love to sit on.
Actually, we did cross the river, but that one's dried up. I don't think the one with the bridge is dried up. Is there anything on this area that I just overlooked? Because I immediately left towards Timmins Park Bridge. You can actually just remove that. By the way, that Timmins Park Bridge, Timmins Park, whatever, because everything is in Timmins Park. It's kind of logical. There's nothing over here. What do I do? You know, I never went to the greenhouse, right? Or the rose garden sign.
A rose garden? That must be recent. I don't remember that. Laura loved the lake. That's why this park was her favorite.
So, the greenhouse. Can't talk to the fellow anymore. Oh, there's here still a bush I might be able to look at. At the far end.
That's a gardenia bush. Laura would place one in her hair if...
Yes, but we already have the flower. That doesn't really aid me in any form or way. Timmins Park Bridge, Timmins Park activity models. Let's go from this area to Timmins Park Bridge. Perhaps that will give me a new option. This is still a
I
statue
never
issue.
understood why they put these.
Yeah, I have the feeling I've interacted with everything without... Tree! There we go. One of these trees I must need.
This carving means nothing to me. It won't help me with Laura.
Yes, there it is. We need one of these trees. We did saw in one of the memories that he carved something into a tree. That's not the one we need, Team 8. That doesn't sound much like what we need. Didn't we already look at this tree? I have the distinct feeling we have. Because we stood there. Yeah, I'm positive we have. Because we...
I had a flash of memory for a moment. Of Laura here in the park.
Did you need to say that line? Because... Otherwise I have the feeling we missed something perhaps from house out to rent a boat.
Laura loved to take a boat.
Okay. I believe A day in the rowboat. we are pretty close, but there's also still things to do at the Dread Hill House. I say we turn back to Dread Hill House, and perhaps I've forgotten to take something along with me in order to relive the memory properly. Perhaps a photo or something. I mean, we already looked at the paintings, but perhaps I forgot something over there. I doubt it's somewhere in here, though. But no, it's not. I've already decided it isn't. That wouldn't be logical. And the game has been logical enough so far. Yeah. No. Let's try and see if we can find a photo that's of the appropriate location or the paintings. Perhaps I had to click on a particular one in order to trigger a memory.
Laura's paintings of Timmins Park.
Yeah, I can see this area, but
Laura's
how is this of Timmins Park?
Laura's paintings of
Oh, come on,
Timmins
that's
Park.
impossible. That this view is from somewhere in Oxford. I can understand. I can see this one being the river that we were at. I can see this one, but a bit of exaggeration perhaps on the size of the pond. I can understand this one, but these two, they are so wide open. Besides, this is a Scottish thing. Don't think Oxford would have that as a tradition. But perhaps I'm just being a complete nitwit over here, and I don't understand a darn thing of anything. I need a flash of memory, something I'm lacking. The best thing I can think of is another one of these photos. But then again, I can't remember there being a photo in between there of...
Laura. That's the Gîte Rural. Laura and me.
No, we don't have one.
That was There are sufficient funds in there at the moment.
Oh, wait, perhaps the swimsuit. A bit weird in a sense, but perhaps the swimsuit. Because the swimsuit, I would imagine, would associate with the one that of the photo she didn't like that we took, but I can't even do anything with the dresser anymore? Well then, guess it's not the swimsuit. What am I missing? I'm probably missing something incredibly obvious and people are shouting at the screen right now from how can you be this dumb? I already took a shower. A bathtub?
I can almost picture Laura in that tub. She loved hot baths.
Which woman doesn't? But I mean, really, I've never heard of a woman saying, "Yeah, honey, I would love a nice cold bath. Please put some more ice cubes in there."
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks.
Perhaps something on a notice board that I need to know?
Simon's business.
No, I... Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm afraid I might be stuck. This is gold, this is gold. I've done everything here. What am I supposed to do at Timmins Park? Oh! Hello! We can't talk to you. That's so weird. Wait, hold on. Is there here something I've missed? Entry plaque. Okay then. I find this camera angle, by the way, really weird.
There's nothing on the park scheduled for today. Good, that means fewer people.
That didn't help one little bit. And I can't talk to her anymore, and her mother is also standing there like, no. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to watch all the signs? Is that in the, what tiny teensy thing have I forgotten?
I remember the park, but it's quite vague. Where should I go? The main track is down there. I remember the park. This way leads to the lake.
I have the feeling I'm going in circles. There's nothing to interact over here. Did I have to sniff it? Did I just saw that? Oh! Really don't know why the authors of the game repeated every scene again. I don't understand. But by the way, if you want to smell a flower, you don't need to pluck it. You can just simply smell it when it's on the bush. Do we also need to... Yeah, we need to lick this. Oh, how sensible. It's an ice cream dripping with her flavor on her... Oh, I was just about to say her lips. Okay, would that be then sufficient? I guess so. I guess I needed to do those two things. I thought he would actually smell them when he's on the boat, or eat it when he's in the boat, because that would be more private, but... Yeah, now we can talk to the guy, alright. Almighty Spacebar can go out.
I'd like to rent a punt, please.
£3, you can take number 12.
You don't want a specific number that you and Laura went in? I would have expected that actually from Dr. Styles. Whoa. That's quite a dark sky all of a sudden.
We're being utter slugs today. The sun feels amazing.
Some of us are more slug-like than others.
You're such a curmudgeon.
I was referring to myself, of course.
What's your schedule this week, darling?
The usual, nothing earth-shattering.
Good. I was thinking we might go to the cottage this weekend.
We could leave Friday.
We're being utter slugs today. The sun feels amazing.
Some of us are more slug-like than others. I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
21st October.
I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
The sun feels amazing. A student, David. 21st October.
I had the feeling we are on repeat again. This is going to be an entire repeat. I'm just going to talk right through it. Now we have no sound. Weird. Anyways, a student the 21st of October, that's just very close to my birthday, considering that's only one day off. Didn't I already make a remark about that, or am I just confusing two games with one another now? Also, for how long did Styles not rent the boat? I would be unable to lie in a boat for hours when the sun is up to go down. Probably not being shouted from somewhere on the side of the lake saying, "Sir, we're gonna close the park, get your ass over here." But then again, also, I reckon this would lie incredibly uncomfortable without pillows, for instance, but... I did notice here this action on his mask, which is very interesting to me. Also, why would Laura come from the water? Wait a second, 22nd of October. That was when they had the accident, wasn't it? That's what I'm mixing up in this game. And a student on the 21st. Well, that is an interesting development indeed. We will look into that in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.